Just got out of court. Make sure, welcome to the podcast. So make sure you follow me on YouTube, subscribe, share this video with somebody who's interested in the Puffy trial. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you in advance. I want to give a shout out to all of my followers that have sent me cash apps, PayPals, and super thanks. If I don't get a chance to thank you on the live, I definitely appreciate you. That guy 1000 HC Boxing, what up? What else? Go on Matt Cox, Inside True Crime, and look at the new interview I did over there talking about the Puffy trial. Follow me on Spotify at The Podcast with Soul. Follow me on Instagram at The Podcast with Soul. Stacey Owens, what's happening? All right, so where we left it off at lunchtime, Gucci Black, what up? Yeah, Khalif Bird, Sidebar, the Bronze Yard Project. One Love, what's up, One Love? Everybody get this video a thumbs up. So look, Sean Prince, what's happening? Badger Wolf, I see you. So Mia is on the stand. Brian Steele is doing the cross-examination. Brian Steele is no joke, and right off the bat, he takes off right into Mia. He says, Mia, you worked with Puff from 2009 to 2017. And he said, over the 8 years, you developed PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Mia, isn't it true? You testified that one time Puffy called you and you threw the phone and you ran out of the house. Mia, you testified under oath on the stand that you were sleeping in a room without the door locked and Puffy came in and violated you. Did the raccoon without your consent. You know the word that is used when somebody does that. I don't want to say it for my channel. Mia, you testified that if somebody calls your name for no reason, you panic because of what you went through with Mr. Combs. Mia, you testified that Puffy, Sean Combs, was the worst thing that ever happened to you. And you thought about taking your own life as a result of working with Mr. Combs. And he's pointing at Puffy while he's saying this. He says, Mia, I want to direct your attention to your Instagram page, to your social media. He says, you were hired in 2009 to handle Puffy's social media, Bad Boy social media, and Puffy's personal social media. He said 4 years later, you're still working with Puff. You've been assaulted, you've been abused, yet you hang around and you handle Puffy's social media. He tells Mia, I'm gonna put up this picture. He puts up a picture and he says, Mia, this is your social media page. And he puts up a picture on the screen of Mia's hand and Cassie's hand on her personal social media. And it says that I'm with my best friend CC. They're in Cabo on a vacation. She's in Cabo with Cassie. And Puffy paid for the trip 4 years after. Supposedly you've been physically abused, other types of abuse. And she says, what does CC stand for? Brian asked her, what does CC stand for? She says, oh, I don't know. He says, does it stand for Cassie Combs? She says, oh, it may stand for that. Brian Steele puts up another picture on Mia's Instagram page, her personal social media page. He asks her, Mia, is this your social media page? She says, yes. Did you put this picture up on your social media page? She says, yes. Did anybody force you to put this picture up on your social media page? She said, no. Who wrote the caption? She says, me. Did anybody force you to write the caption? She says, no. He says, Mia, this picture was dated October the 2nd, 2013, 4 years after you were supposedly assaulted by Mr. Combs. And you write in the caption, it's a picture of Puffy on her social media page, just the #1 guy on the Forbes list. It's a picture of Puff, and in the caption, she writes, Mia, Puffy is getting me a coffee. And it shows Puffy in a coffee shop. Mia posted a picture of Puffy in a coffee shop buying coffee, supposedly buying the coffee for Mia. 4 years after you have PTSD as a result of Puff. Puffy drugged you in your drink. He stuck his hand up under your dress. You fell asleep. You woke up out of your sleep with him over you and his jointski joint inside of you. He assaulted you. He did the raccoon with you without your consent. But Mia, you're posting pictures of Puffy on your social media. Let me put up another picture. Dated October 17th, 2023. Who's in this picture, Mia? It's Kerry Morgan, Puffy, Cassie, and me. It's a picture of when we were at Burning Man. I guess Burning Man was some party spot they used to go to every year. And in the caption, Mia writes, take me back to Burning Man. And Mia, you're standing next to Puff in this picture at Burning Man. But you testified under direct examination that Puff forced you to take drugs at Burning Man. But yet in your caption on your social media page, did you put that picture up on your page? Yes. Did you write the caption, Mia? Yes. Is that a picture of you and Puff? You standing next to Puff? Yes. And you're saying in the caption, take me back to Burning Man with Puff and Cassie. Let me show you another picture, Mia. Dated November the 4th, 2013. November the 4th is Puffy's birthday. Mia, is this a picture on your social media page? Your personal social media page? Yes. Did you put this picture up on your page or did somebody else put this picture up? I put it up. This is Mia. Mia, what is November the 4th? Oh, that's Puffy's birthday. Why would you post a picture about a man who terrorized you, who you're afraid of, who did the raccoon with you without your consent, who drugged you, who assaulted you? Why would you post a happy birthday picture on your social media with Puffy on it? And the picture is Mia. They created this video scene where she's laying down having a baby. They created a scene where Mia's having a baby and Puffy is delivering the baby. Got his hands down by her kitty cat, delivering the baby. And in the caption, Mia writes, "Thank you for always letting me give birth to my dreams." Talking to Puff. "To my mentor." And it's a video of her giving birth. It's a fake birth, but nevertheless, that's the picture. Brian Steele, you were terrified of this man. When he would call you, you would throw the phone and run out of the house. Why are you taking pictures with this man? Why are you posting pictures with you and him on your social media? November the 4th, 2009. We went over that.
Where's Mr. G? Where's my phone? Video.
On your at Puffy's 40th birthday,
No, it's over.
he gave you 2 shots of alcohol, possibly drugged you,
What is it looking like?
put his mouth on your mouth, you woke up on a chair.
Sean G. That was talking about me something.
November the 4th, Mia, 2013. This is your second post on Puffy's birthday. Read the caption for us, Mia. Brian Steele is making her read the caption, and he asking her every time, is this your personal social media page? Did you write that caption? Did you post that picture? You got a picture of Puff on your social media page. Happy anniversary to your birthday. Thank you for constantly inspiring me and giving me a chance to realize my dreams. I love you. Mia, is that you telling Puffy that you love him? Isn't that a picture of you, Mia, dressed in a scantily clad waitress suit? Her legs, she got on one of them short dresses. And Puffy is standing in the picture like this. Puffy standing in the picture like this, holding his jointski joint. Mia posted this picture on her personal page. You are forever one of my greatest friends. I love you. Mia, why are you posting pictures of this man that terrorized you, that you're afraid of, that violated your innocence, that drugged you, that gave you post-traumatic stress disorder? You posting pictures of him on your social media on his birthday. November the 10th, 2013. Brian Steele, Mia, can you take a look at this picture? Is this your personal Instagram, Mia? Yes, it is. Who is that a picture of on your personal Instagram, Mia? That's me and Puff. It's a repost from Puffy's page. So you handle Puffy's page, you write the caption, then you repost from Puffy's page to your page to get followers from his page, and it's another picture of you and Puff. That was November the 10th, 2013. Brian Steele cross-examining Mia. Mia, let me show you another picture. Dated November 16th, 2013. 6 days later. Is this your Instagram page? Yes. This your personal Instagram page? Yes. Did anybody post this picture for you? No. Did you write the caption? I did. In the caption, this is a new birthday for Puffy, my mentor, my inspiration, my brother, my friend for life. I love you. Who are you talking about in the caption, Mia? Puffy. You saying all this about Puff? Mia, let me show you another picture. 2 weeks later, December 5th, 2013, another picture on your Instagram page of Puffy. Mia, let me show you another picture. 3 weeks later, December 27, 2013, a picture of Puffy on your Instagram. It's a picture of you and Puffy on a billboard in Times Square. And in the caption you say, look ma, I'm on a billboard in Times Square with Puff. Barclay Street? Nah. Mia, let me show you another picture. May 29th, 2014. This is a picture with you and Cassie in New York City on your way to Istanbul, Turkey. Who approved that trip? Puffy. Oh, okay. So Puffy approved you to go on a trip to Turkey with Cassie. But this is the man that this is all Brian Steele keeps saying. This is a man that you fear, that assaulted you. Mia, June the 1st, 2014, a picture of you. My man, y'all want to get a picture with Christian and them, man? This is Puffy. This is Puffy's man. What's up, baby? I see you, man. I see you. What's up, man?
What's up, boss?
I'm live on my YouTube. You want to say what's up to the people?
Okay.
Come on over. What's up, man? Tell the people your name.
Charlucci, how y'all doing? What's good, y'all?
This is Charlucci. Now you was escorting Puffy and Puffy's family in
Yeah,
today.
executive liaison.
You're the executive liaison
Right.
to Puff.
Right.
Okay. How have you spoken to him?
Yeah, every day we talk all the time.
You and Puff.
Yes.
How's he?
I see you every day.
You watching YouTube?
No, I see you in the building every day. This is the first time I'm speaking.
You got to show Puff. Does Puff see my video?
Now I'm gonna check it out too as soon as I get up out of here.
Check the channel, the podcast with so how. But Charlotte, how's Puff? How's his spirits? How's Puffy's spirits?
I mean, for the most part, you know.
It's got a lot on him,
right,
man.
Right, it's a lot. You're worried. Like I said, he's a selfless guy, so he's more or less worried about me. He's worried about his mom, his kids. He's worried about his loved ones. He's not really worried about himself. You know what I'm saying? But we worried about him. He's worried about us. So it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
But Charlotte, listen. It looked good.
Yes, it looked good.
From my vantage point, man.
Listen.
They killing these witnesses in cross-examination. Are you in the main courtroom?
Yes, of course. But here's the problem. You can't sit here and you can't sit here and lie, right? And then don't have no corroborating evidence to prove the lie you just told. And all of them are telling stuff, right? But then when you ask them where's your proof at, nobody
They ain't got none.
They don't have nobody that was there, nobody saw it.
They got no proof of him being at the arson. They got no proof of him being in Kid Cudi's house.
Kid
None of
Cudi,
that.
first of all, Kid Cudi, there was female DNA on the bottle, not no male DNA. How can somebody throw a bottle with a female DNA on it? And think about this. How somebody turn cameras around in your house? And why
Right on the front door.
Yeah. And why would somebody take a puppy and put it in the bathroom and then open the female gifts? And all the gifts he bought Cassie was open. Somebody opened it. That's a female thing. Like a female, I want to see what you bought her. They didn't take him. They just opened him up. And then the puppy that his girlfriend bought him, it was tucked in the bathroom in case the smoke come out from the car or whatever. The puppy won't get hurt. That's a caring thing.
And the puppy would have to know who the person was in order to obey the person.
But they're not telling people that.
That's crazy.
And they're not telling people.
Then the LAPD destroyed the. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Listen, there's no drugs in no baby oil. Let's get that out the way. There's never any drugs in the baby oil. And secondly, there's no celebrity freak-off tapes.
There's no celebrity.
There's no celebrity freak-off tapes. Never existed. The tapes was only between Cassie, Puff, and whoever Cassie brought into the fold. Because Cassie's the only one paid these men. Cassie's the only one that's transported these men. They never met Puff till they pull up. So if anything, he was transported. You know what I'm saying? The only thing he did was show up.
And they always say that she paid. They always say she paid.
You're not going to find one sex, I don't even call them sex workers. They said they didn't even sex workers. They said they're strippers.
Right.
But there was competition to do more. That's where that came from. So they're not even sex workers. They're actually strippers. And they're saying that they never received $1 from Puff. They never had a conversation with Puff. Puff never flew them in nowhere. Paid for everything was done by Miss Ventura. It's fine. Follow me? But what's going on? Like I'm gonna check the
podcast
out, because what's going on is that we need more people to push the positive narrative. Now, what he did to her was deplorable. What he did to Cassie was disrespectful.
No doubt.
And no man should ever, ever, ever put their hands on a woman. And a woman should never touch a man either. So we don't condone the domestic violence part of this, right? But this ain't about domestic violence. This is about you locking a man up for charges that he did not commit. Now,
this ain't no RICO, man.
There's none of that. They have not. We've been through 20 witnesses already, and they still haven't.
And they're getting destroyed on the stand.
You showed me the man, right? You showed me the domestic violence. You showed me the addict. You did not show me the machine. You did not show me the RICO, and you did not show me the coercion, right?
Or the forced labor,
or none of that.
Or the selling of the body, and none of that.
But see, and this is where the problem is coming from. But see, what happened is these other bloggers or whatever you want to call them, they're reporting other things.
Ain't no question. Selective reporting.
People that don't see, there's a difference between a journalist and a gossip, a person that does gossip, right? And I'm putting my trust in the journalist. I'm putting my trust in somebody that's doing their due diligence and actually checking out, pulling it up online or going to Pacer or talking to other legal analysts and getting the real facts of the case, not a rumored fact. He's in here for sex trafficking, transportation to commit prostitution, and racketeering, and they have not proved none of that. He's not in here for domestic violence. Had he been here for domestic violence,
it
would have been a totally different story.
It would have been a rap.
We would have been a totally different story. But see, when you say free Puff, the first thing everybody's saying is that I'm saying free him for domestic. No, I'm saying he's not being charged with domestic violence. So I don't even talk about that because that's not even on the table, right? Let's talk about the inhumane part of that, where they just got this man locked up for crimes he didn't commit. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, like I said, a lot of women, oh, yo, you down with her? I got my nieces mad at me. Hey, I got female my friends because they're reading.
Yeah, I
blogs,
lost
right?
subscribers. I lost followers on my Instagram.
They're talking to these bloggers, or not talking to them, they reading them on YouTube and they're going through this stuff and they're not getting facts. And they're getting, oh, he's in jail for something. Yes, he's in jail for something they came up with. You can indict a ham sandwich. You heard that saying before?
Yeah.
Anybody can be indicted.
Yeah.
Because indictment, listen, y'all, indictment is only the government saying we're charging him with this. We think we have enough to charge him with this. All his crimes are alleged. If you look it up, they say that this man is presumed innocent
to prove guilty.
Right, the judge said every day, he's not been found guilty. But you're treating him like he's guilty because he has no bail and he's still sitting in jail. That's what, you know, but he's gonna we get his due process, you know what I'm saying? But the only thing is that I'm disappointed with the black community is, our community, is that they judge him before digging into the facts, right? To find out, all right, nobody liked the domestic violence. Nobody want to look at that. That's disgusting. That's not what he's in here for. Right? So what they did was
but some women, Charlucci, understand that, and some women is supporting Puff.
No, I believe that.
Some women
they
is supporting Puff.
I'm not telling nobody to support domestic violence.
No.
That's what I'm not supporting.
No, we're not supporting that.
I'm supporting the foul, how foul
The due process of law.
Exactly.
The due process of
you
law.
have to understand that's how that works. It don't work the way you want it to work. For whatever reason y'all don't like him, well, that's cool. I mean, it's cool. It's your prerogative to like someone or not, right? It's not personal. You don't know him. Right?
But they should still get their day in court and get their due process of law.
You gotta look at it like this.
Because you would want I would want my due process, and you would want your due process.
That means they can start picking people off the street and just throwing them in jail, and then have people like just the community say he's guilty.
Right.
But what they did was they neutralized his support system, and how you neutralize his support system was they let that rumor get out that it was oil, there was drugs in the baby oil. But anybody ever been to high school or junior high school knows you cannot mix that with oil and rub it on somebody and some weird shit happens. Then second,
go, you good.
And secondly, they refused to put out the fire that there was children. There's no children in this case. Not one child.
I ain't heard not one thing about one child.
But the rumors out there only to trafficking kids. There's no kids.
I ain't heard nothing like this too. Like them saying Puff like this said too.
Hold on, matter of fact,
I ain't heard none of that.
One of the sex workers said he got into it with Puff because he thought Puff, he was looking at Puff, but not in a sexual manner. He was looking at Puff like, I can't believe I'm here with
Are we talking about the P. Diddy trial?
Yeah.
I want to get peed on.
Oh, come on, man. Go ahead with that.
No. I'm live right now.
All right. This is the.
Come on, keep.
All right. So look. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes and I'm out of here. Anyway, so if you get ready back to where we go.
We were saying he was one of the sex workers who was looking at him.
One of the sex workers looking at him, and the sex worker was looking at him as amazement. I'm here doing this with Cassie, and that's Puff standing right there. This is crazy. Puff thought the dude was looking at him in a funny way, and approached him like, yo, bro, I don't know what you think this is, but it ain't that type of party. You feel me?
Tell him.
It ain't that type of party, homie. And the sex worker said, he was apologizing. He said he couldn't even get erect after that. Puff scared him so bad. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no funny shit going on. Although you know what I'm saying? People are different. People, they got, him and Cassie got a strange love.
Yeah, that's their thing. That ain't my thing.
John B had a record out back in the days called They Don't Know About Us. We don't know about them. That's their thing. Some people just get off a different way. That's their section. But that's not none of our business. I guarantee you, none of y'all walk around telling y'all friend what y'all doing with y'all wife or y'all girl when y'all get to the crib. Not your real girl. You're not telling dudes you doing this with her or she got a toy in the drawer or anything wild. You're not doing that. It's personal. Right?
But
so
not
this
with
is
your
personal.
main lady. With your main lady,
you're not
doing that.
You're not doing that. So again, people got a strange way of doing stuff. If you go online, there's a lot of voyeurism. There's a lot of men out there that get guys to make love to their wife or have sex with their wife.
Right.
You got people that do wife swapping. You knock my wife down, knock your wife down.
Right.
You got a lot of that going on, but it's not a crime.
Right.
It's not a crime.
It's
freaky.
a choice. It's consensual.
It's absolutely one of the freakiest shit I ever heard, but it is not a crime. So what he's in there for is not domestic violence. It's not being an addict. It's not having gratuitous sex with his consenting partner. None of that is against the law, and there's nothing he's doing. So what he's in there for is stuff that they just put on him, and we're going to see how this play out. But I'm feeling good about it. The family feeling good about it. Puff is feeling good about it. Free love, y'all.
Go on your channel right now. Go on YouTube. You ladies were in the trial? You want to come over and say something to the people on YouTube? Come on.
Yes, on a second.
Hold on 1 second. Make sure you show this one.
Yeah, I am. Yo.
Check it. Grab that for me, Charlie. You guys went in the 24th floor with me, right?
Yes.
I'm live on my YouTube channel. I've been covering the trial since Cassie got on the stand. That's you right there? All right.
Yeah.
All
Shoot,
right.
shoot it out to your people for me.
I am. You coming down tomorrow?
No, tomorrow's Monday.
You coming down Monday?
I'm here I've been every day.
You gonna talk to Puff tonight?
I'm about to get home about. I get home about 7 o'clock.
Tell
About
him
8.
if he got access to a phone, tell him to go on my channel. Come on. I want to interview you real quick. Come in.
Very short time.
All right, come on. Just 2 minutes. Come on. Hey, Charlotte, I'm gonna holler at you later.
Right back.
Come on. All right, y'all go ahead. All right, they don't want to come. All right, so y'all, my man right there, I saw him going in with Puff's mother, Christian Combs, Justin Combs, and the one that looked like Al B. Sure. So, what Brian Steele is doing, he makes her put another picture up. The last one we left off was at December 27, 2013, right? May the 29th, 2014, June the 1st, 2014, June the 2nd, 2014. She's in Turkey with Cassie. June 22nd, 2014. It's Mia's birthday. On Mia's birthday, she puts a picture up with her and Puffy telling, "Thank you for showing me the world." And then Puffy wrote, "Beside every great man is a great woman." Right? But that was a repost, I think, from Puffy's page. And then Brian Steele says, "You put this on your page, but then you said he threatened your life the night before." So Mia, what is it? You scared of this man? You terrified of this man? He threatened your life? When he call you, you pick up the phone and throw it? You know, he's causing you post-traumatic stress disorder. He took kitty cat with the raccoon. He put his hand under your dress. He drugged you with alcohol. But you keep posting him on your Instagram and you keep telling him you love him. What is it? Mia, tell us the truth. What's the real story? August 26, 2014. Happy birthday to Cassie, my BFF. Cassie is my best friend and my sister to you. Now you post another picture that you back at the Burning Man in 2014. It's a picture of you, John, Derek, Groovy Lou, and Puff. I thought he drugged you at the Burning Man when you first met him. Now you done went back to the Burning Man with him 2 times. Mia, what is it? Do you fear the man or do you love the man? Which one is it? Did he take the kitty cat or did you give him the kitty cat? Check me out. Which one is it? Which one is it? Did Puff take the raccoon or did you give Puff the raccoon? You told Puff, come get the raccoon. June the 4th, 2016. Mia, on your Instagram, there's a picture of Puffy with Muhammad Ali and Stevie Wonder. Why do you have a picture with Puffy on your Instagram? Mia says, I took the picture with Puffy and Muhammad Ali. Mia, November the 4th, 2014, Puffy's birthday, November the 4th. This is 5 years, Mia, after Puffy assaulted you with the raccoon, taking the raccoon from you. He took it from you. He put his hand under your dress. He put something in your drink. You fell out. You woke up on the chair. All you saw was the sunshine, and Puff was standing over you with his jammy in and out of you. Five years later, you post a picture saying, happy birthday, Puffy. I love you. I'm throwing panties at myself. I'm throwing panties at myself. And there's a picture of Puffy on your Instagram page with no shirt on. Puffy is on your Instagram page with no shirt on. Mia, this is Brian Steele. You testified, Mia, under oath that you was sexually assaulted so many times by Puffy that you can't remember. That it happened so often that you can't even recall how many times it was, Mia. Mia, you testified that Puffy's behavior towards you has broken you, but you keep posting him on your Instagram. Mia, this is Brian Steele. He ain't taking no shorts. You testified that you were terrified and in fear every day of your life from Puffy, yet you stayed and worked with Puff. And then you put on one of your Instagram posts, I love you with all my heart, with an emoji heart. Mia, check this part out, y'all. Check me out. I want to thank everybody for the super chats. Thank you. Check this part out, y'all. Put your seatbelt on. Hey, y'all, put your seatbelt on. And in Khalees, put your seatbelt on. CEO, put your seatbelt on. Brian Steele to Mia on the stand. Yo, Mia, when you met with federal prosecutors, you do remember meeting with federal prosecutors, right? Excuse me? Yeah, I met with them a few times. Mia, you met with federal prosecutors 27 times. What's up, man? Mia, did you meet with the government in preparation for this case? Yeah, I met with them a few times. Mia, you met with federal prosecutors 27 times. Another dude this morning, after I came out and did my live this morning, somebody in the courtroom with me say she was meeting with the prosecutors again on the balcony. She was chain smoking cigarettes back to back. She was chain smoking cigarettes. That's Mia. November 18th, 2014, picture with Rick Ross on her Instagram. December 30th, 2014, I love you, my little brother, talking to Justin Combs. There's a picture on her Instagram with Mia, Justin, and Puff. November 22nd, 2014, another picture with Mia and Puff on her Instagram. October 18th, 2014, a picture with Puffy and Jimmy Iovine on her Instagram. Mia, why this man traumatized you? Why you keep posting him on your Instagram? April 6, 2016. Another picture of you and Puffy on your Instagram. This is the man that ruined your life, right? Mia, November 12th, 2009, on your Instagram. A picture of Puffy holding a bottle of DeLeon. Mia, April 29th, 2015. A picture of you and Puff on your Instagram. 6 years after your trauma. September 11th, on your Instagram, you write, thank you, Puff Daddy. A picture of Puff. We love you, but with the heart, with the red heart. Then Brian Steele, you know how Brian Steele get down. Brian Steele asked her, he said, Mia, do you have any evidence besides your word that Puffy ever assaulted you? The prosecution jumped up and said, sidebar, 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 sidebar. Brian Steele asked her, Mia, is there any evidence other than your word that Puffy assault treadmill games? Goddamn treadmill games. Thank you. Hey, treadmill games. Hey, treadmill games. Brian Steele says, Mia, is there any evidence? Do you have any other evidence besides the words that's coming out of your mouth that Puffy assaulted you? Sidebar. 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 So then that was it. We came out. So we had lunch. We go back in for lunch. Check this part out. Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. While we out at lunch, last night, random New Yorkers filmed Mia on the street last night with a video and emailed the video to Puffy's lawyers last night. And supposedly the video shows Mia in a different mind state than what she been showing in court. So before the second half started, they had a big fight. The government, the prosecution, and Puffy's defense team. The prosecutor said that video should not be admitted into evidence because the defense team waited until we got done with our direct examination to bring this out. You understand? They sent us a bunch of stuff last night of what they was going to show today, but they didn't send this video, so they kind of like blindsiding us with it. But Puffy and them saying like, Your Honor, the defense would not be prejudiced, the defense would be prejudiced, but not the government if the video is not allowed to be shown. And this is Puffy's lawyer, Alexandra Shapiro. She mean. So, random people from New York filming her. Puffy's defense team say they get emails all the time about this case. So the judge did not allow the video because he told the defense like, yo, I'm not gonna allow this video because y'all should have sent me this last night when y'all sent all the other stuff. Well, you should have sent it to the government last night when you sent all the other stuff. And this morning before court, where everybody was presenting what they had, you should have brought it up then. You had it. Then we took a break, like 10 o'clock. You could have brought it up then. You didn't bring it up. So you gonna wait until the defense, when the prosecution get done with their direct to just throw this up there. So the judge was like, I ain't gonna allow it. But Brian Steele got a strong mind. Brian Steele said, but yo, judge, that's cool. We ain't gotta show it. But can I ask her about it? And if she lie about it, can I impeach that and then enter the video? The judge said, yeah, if you can ask her about it all you want. You understand? And if her testimony is inconsistent, and they let the judge see the video, the judge saw it. So they come back. Brian Steele start all over. September 11, 2015. Happy birthday to Puffy. Fan club promoter, picture with Cassie in South Africa, Cape Town. November 4th, Puffy's birthday, 2015. Yeah, thank you for the super chat. Brian Steele, Mia, 6 years after he stole your innocence, so you say. You sent him a happy birthday post on your Instagram with his picture, and you tell him, I love you, with 2 red hearts and an emoji. How could you do that? Mia, explain how you could psychologically block that out. Mia, explain how you can forget the man that terrorized you. She said, I shoved it down. Mia. Brian Steele. The block is hot, baby. Riri, the block is hot. Crazy LB. Brian Steele. Mia, you testified. Come on, man. The noise, man. Oh! Mia, you testified that Puffy made you work 5 days in a row with no sleep. Mia, you testified under oath. Mia, y'all hear all that noise? Jake Banger, what up? Come on, man. Come on, man. Damn, man. Oh! How you doing? All right. Yo! It don't stop. It don't stop. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I'm just a YouTuber. Just a YouTuber. Brian Steele. Mia, you testified under oath that Puffy made you work 5 days in a row with no sleep. Mia, you testified that Puffy stole your innocence and raccooned you without your consent. Mia, you testified under direct examination that Puffy did not let you use the bathroom when you was on your period and you almost bled out. 78 Sports TV. Mia, you testified you were terrified of Puff. Mia, you testified Puffy didn't let you go to the bathroom when you was on your period and you almost bled out. Brian Steele. But Mia, let's look at another IG post. Let's look at another IG post. Here's a picture of Puffy on your Instagram page. Did you post that video? Yes. Did you post that picture? Yes. September 19th, 2015. I love you with 2 hearts. Another picture of you and Puff. June 25th, 2016. Repost from Puffy. Happy birthday, Mia. August 27th, 2016. Happy birthday, Cassie. October 5th, 2016. You and Puffy on a picture on your Instagram. November 4th, 2016. Puffy's birthday. Another picture of Puff, Mia, on your Instagram. The caption, "We fucking love you." It's a picture of Groovy Lou, April, Justin, Lucas, Mama Combs, Puffy's mother, Mia. Mia standing right next to Puff. Puff right here, Mia right here in the picture. Lori Ann Gibson, Christian, D-Rock, Ruben, Fahim, Christian, Tron, Derek. Mia, on December the 6th, 2016, Mia, you received notification that you were fired from Bad Boy. You no longer work at Combs Enterprises. Mia, on the day that you got notified that you was let go, December 6, 2016, you text KK, Puffy's executive assistant, and told her, "I'm going to kill myself. My life is over." KK texts you back, "Philly fight doctor. Philly fight doctor." Thank you, sir. KK texts you back telling you, "Mia, don't talk like that. Call me. Don't talk like that." You, when you lost your job with Puff, you told KK you was gonna take your life. You didn't want to leave Bad Boy, did you, Mia? No. You loved your job at Bad Boy with Puff, didn't you, Mia? Yes. Mia, even after you left, no, Mia, November the 4th, 2014, on Puffy's birthday, you wished him happy 45th birthday. You wrote him a birthday letter, and you said, "I love you forever, forever, and ever." Here's the letter on the screen. Did you write that letter? Yes. Did you mean that, what you said? "I love you forever, forever, and ever"? I thought you said this was the man that ruined your life. Mia, you testified that you confronted Puff. Where is it that you confronted Puffy about him assaulting you, and Puffy said, Mia, you are right. I need help. Where is that? Where is that proof? Brian Steele, Mia, isn't it true that Puffy never assaulted you? That he never stole your raccoon? That he never stole your kitty cat? That it did not happen? Mia started stumbling and stuttering. Mia, isn't it true that on his birthday, November 4th, 2014, Guy Rogers, thank you for that super chat. You went and created this scrapbook for Puff. You went from 1991 all the way up to 2014, and you got newspaper clippings, pictures from the archives at Bad Boy, and you made a big scrapbook for Puffy as a gift. You called all of Puffy's close friends and got them to give a video, birthday note or a voice note happy birthday message. And you put all of this together. My jacket better than your jacket over there in Europe. My man gave me some euros. No, gave me that British pound. That's that British pound. You put this scrapbook together. You wrote this long letter. I love you forever, ever, and ever. You call around to all of his friends. You got voice notes, video notes, wishing Puff a happy birthday, and you put all this together. Who helped you with that? Mia said, I did it by myself. Did it take you a short time? She said, no, it took me a long time. Brian Steele says, why did you do that if this is the man that ruined your life? The prosecution jumped up. Sidebar, 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 sidebar. And that's where it ended. AC Boxing, sidebar. Monica Carter, sidebar, sidebar, sidebar. Listen. And I think Mia is supposed to be one of the victims, isn't she? Isn't she? Coach Key, what up? Cammy Norton, what up? Hey, isn't Mia, somebody put it in the live chat, isn't she supposed to be one of the victims? We cracking up entertainment. Badger Wolf, she's supposed to be one of the victims. Yo, they getting destroyed on the stand, man. They getting destroyed on the stand. They getting destroyed on the stand. So that's it. That's it right there. That's it right there. Kimmy Kim, thank you for the super chat. Kimmy Kim, thank you for the love. Miguel Tejada, thank you for the super chat. Listen. All I could do is tell you what's going on in the courtroom. That's all I could do. That's all I could do. That's all I could do. This notebook cost me, I think, $3.99 from Walgreens. Where my pen at? I had to borrow somebody's pen today because my pen ran out of ink. Check me out, hold up. That's all I could do. I don't know what to tell you. What you want from me? What you want from me? You want me to lie to you? You want me to lie to you? I saw Puffy's mother today. I think that's his sister. I saw his son Christian. The one that looked like Al B. Shaw. It's two of them that look like Al B. Shaw. Two light skinned. Christian dark skinned like Puff. The other two niggas is light skinned. But they Puffy's sons though. I saw all of them today. So that's what we got. So listen, who that right there? Treadmill Games. All that crime Mia did yesterday for nothing. Hey, listen, what I've learned about this case, Al Ra, you see it. What I've learned about this case, man, is that the prosecution, the federal prosecutors, the assistant U.S. attorneys, they lead their witness with the questioning in order so that it fits into the shape of a RICO, right? Oh, you were held against your will? Really? That's kidnapping. Oh, he blew up the car? You think he did? Okay, that's arson. Oh, you worked 2 days with no day off and no overtime? Oh, that's forced labor. But once Puffy's defense team get a hold to them niggas on the cross-examination, it be over. It be over. Brian Steele is no joke. He don't care. He don't like you. He don't want to be your friend. Puffy is paying him to do a service for him, and that's what he doing. He ain't taking no shorts. Everybody give it a thumbs up. Right, they be leading, Ashley. They lead them along, and if you stop the trial right there, it make Puff look bad. But then Puffy's defense team come back and they just blow these witnesses out of the water. And the jury sitting right there. And Brian Steele keeps saying, Brian Steele do it like this. He says, Mia, this morning you told the ladies and gentlemen of the jury that Puffy did this to you. Mia, this morning you told the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. He always referencing the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, and then he come and he just cut her head off. Cut her head off. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Ashley, I see you. Sean Grizzle. Anan Lee Kalis. Listen. Alexandra Shapiro already requested a mistrial for prosecutorial misconduct. I think the trial is going to get real interesting when the defense starts calling its witnesses. It's gonna get good. It's gonna get good. But I gotta get going, y'all. It's after 5 o'clock. I gotta get going. I gotta get home and get me something to eat and take care of what I gotta take care of. Listen, thank y'all for coming through. Go watch my video. I did a YouTube podcast. Go watch the YouTube podcast now on Matt Cox Inside True Crime. Queens for Life, what up? It's up now, man. I was down there in Florida yesterday. I did the podcast yesterday. So that podcast is up. You saw it, Ann Ali? Kevin, you saw it? Okay. Okay. So that's what it is. Crazy LB, what up? All right, I'm gonna see y'all Monday. Thank everybody for the super chats. Appreciate y'all. Peace.